What is going on? How are you? Good afternoon. It's around 5:15 Central Standard Time. And I said, let me go live now before I go to the gym because I know I'm about to mess up my hair and mess up my makeup. And then I'm not going to want to go live. So, yes, I'm still wearing my old brand, The Rich Coach by Linda Hales. That was the first mastermind I launched in 2021, and it was great. And so, if you're here, welcome. Good to see you. I just wanted to talk real quick about this topic that ignorance is free, but it is costing you tons. And so, uh, whatever part and area of life you want to apply this to, okay? Ignorance, well, usually we hear that ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is not bliss. It's always costing you a lot. So most people know that I'm in a new house, and it's been a couple of weeks now since I have been smelling a weird scent, just something different. And finally, I bought an air purifier, and the air purifier started giving signs that the air in the house was unsafe. There's like the blue light that says the air is perfect and good, and then there's the yellow light that says the air is whatever, and then the red light is like it's dangerous. The air in here is dangerous. And so I was in my bedroom, um, thinking that uh, thinking that I had a sinus infection. Actually, had gone through 2 rounds of antibiotics, thinking, well, I just have a sinus infection that won't go away. Well, it was all the VOCs that I'm breathing from the new house build, all the chemicals and paint as well, and the air conditioning, the HVAC guy that came went into the attic to discover that there is already a coil that is leaking and some other things in the HVAC unit that need to be handled. Now, I'm never going to go up in that attic. Never, ever, ever. I promise you, I'm never going up in the attic of this house. Yet, if I hadn't called someone to come do an inspection of the air quality in the house and to come do an inspection of the HVAC system, then I would have never known that there is something in the AC unit that's already leaking in the attic. This man did tests of all of the vents. I would not have known that there was condensation pooling around one of the vents in the attic of the house. And so the house is under warranty. But if I had not known that, because I don't go up there all the time, I'm not looking at the upstairs bathroom. Nobody's there. No one's there. So the upstairs bathroom already has some mold growing in around the vent. Wow, this is a brand new house. Just got here in February. So if I had not called that person to come check on the air conditioning and done all of those assessments, then we wouldn't be able to call the builder and get these things that the house is under warranty for. So ignorance, if I had left that alone, or if I would not have listened to my gut, because all of us come equipped from factory, whether you're a Christian or not, we all have this intuition. We have this discernment. We have this ability, this gut feeling, right? So my gut was telling me this air is not good. The back of your throat is raw. There's no way. You started feeling like this just for some weeks now. If I had not listened to my intuition, then that AC problem would have gone unnoticed past the time that the warranty would kick in. And hey, Chandra, and that could be a costly thing that I would be ignorant to. Okay? It's the same thing. I don't care how many examples you could pull from your life. If you're a mom and your gut feeling is telling you something about your daughter, it's telling you something that's going on with your son, and you decide to pass go and collect 200 and not look further into that, not listening to your gut can cost you, with that problem that you were noticing about your child, tons, with time, with money, and heartache. You always have this intuition. So if you're looking at me, if you're looking at this live stream right now, if you're watching me, you're an entrepreneur, because that's all the people that watch me are women who are in business. And if you're a woman in business, I just want to tell you today that you not knowing how to raise your prices for your offers, for your service, is costing you a lot. Because everybody that's in the internet space, they first have this goal of $10,000 months. Everybody has the goal of, I just want $10,000 months. Because we don't know, or we don't believe that there is someone out there that can pay us $10,000 for our service. So when we are beginner, newbie entrepreneurs, we're like, oh my God, if I could just sell something at $1,000 and then I would get 10 people. And then you never got 10 people to pay you $1,000 to make it 10,000. Like, that's crazy. If you understand how conversion works, you'd have to have, in order to have 10 clients per month, and the average sales call conversion numbers is 1 out of 3. That means in order to have 10 clients per month, you would need 30 calls per month so that you could close 10. Man, so many of you don't even have 30 calls per year. So you're not going to land 30 calls per month. So those numbers become like impossible to enroll 10 people at $1,000. Then you're like, well, if I can get 5 people at $2,000, I'll just start a group program. But you don't have any validation of your offer. No one has raised their hand yet. No one has said, yes, I want to do that. So again, you keep walking in the land of, I don't know how I'm going to make $10,000. So when you find a coach like me that would tell you, hey, what is it that you do? Oh, okay. You can charge $10,000 for that. Oh my God. No, I can't. Because you've never had any success selling the thing at $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000. But it's not because the offer is not good enough to sell at that price point. It's because you cannot even fathom that somebody would pay you $10,000 when no one has paid you $1,000, when no one has paid you $2,000. Well, I don't work with clients that, are just starting out with an idea of entrepreneurship, but so many people. I remember when I was there, I was watching a coach's live stream, kind of like you're watching mine, and she was saying, if you're having trouble having a $10,000 month, send me a message after you finish watching this live stream. And I was like, okay. She's like, I'll help you. So I reached out to her, sent her a message, sent her an inbox, and we went back and forth a little bit. And then she said, you just sell what you're already selling for $10,000. And then that was it. I didn't have anything to reply. I didn't have anything to rebuttal. I was just like, well, if I knew how to do that, I would already be doing that. And that's where ignorance is costing you, because it was a whole 18 months after I had that conversation with her in that inbox that I hired my first coach, where I learned to take what I know how to do and package and price it correctly in the marketplace. That's called positioning. Choose my target audience and then sell that thing. But you're stuck at, I don't know how to sell that thing for $10,000. I don't know how to raise my prices. And that's costing you a lot of money, because let's say, for example, let's just use these low numbers, that you want to have $10,000 months. And so that would mean that in 1 year, you would have $120,000 a year. Every month that you haven't sold your $10,000 offer, or every month that you haven't made $10,000, let's say you've been wanting to sell that thing since January. Well, we're currently about to go into August, so that's 8 months. So you not knowing how to create $10,000 months has cost you $80,000. Listen to that. You not knowing how to create, because clients are created. I don't believe in, I'm just going to sit here and attract them. You are, because I currently attract clients, but it has been 2016 to 2023 of content. If you scroll down my Facebook business page, you're going to see it all the way back to 2009. So I have a platform where I pump out content that people can consume. And did you know this? Man, I don't even know if I should share this, but I'm going to share it. For every $1,000 that you want someone to spend with you, that person should consume 1 hour worth of your content. Listen, for every $1,000 that you want someone to spend with you, that person should consume 1 hour of your content. So when it comes to attracting clients, you're not just going to come out the gate and just create posts and attract clients. That's why when people write Facebook posts that say, oh my God, I wrote a post and so many of you are in my inbox asking me, so many people in my inbox asking, no one is in your inbox, boo. No one is in your inbox, because I'm Linda Hales and I've been around this internet street building my business since 2009. And there ain't a ton of people in my inbox blowing me up. So no one is blowing you up in your inbox because you're not consistent. Because it takes time for you to build content so that people can consume it and then you can attract them. But in the meantime, while you are attracting clients, you need to create clients. So if you don't know how to create your $10,000 months every month, it's costing you. If you have not created $10,000 a month per month since January, and now we're in month 8 of the year, it's cost you $80,000 not to know how to make $10,000 every month. It's costing you tons of thousands of dollars not to know what you don't know. And so whenever you book a sales call with me, there's a video that you watch to get you ready before we get on the sales call. And I speak about things that we're going to talk about on the call. And the very last thing I mention is we are going to talk about what is costing you the most. What is the most expensive thing that people have in their life? And most people say taxes or their home. But the thing that costs every human being the most is what they don't know. If I had not listened to my gut and reached out to one of my clients, I reached out to one of my clients Friday and I was like, hey, you built the house from scratch. This is what's happening with my AC. I'm feeling with it. And then I spoke to her. If I had not listened to my gut and then reached out to someone, not knowing that my AC is already leaking in the attic, not knowing that I have the wrong filter up there, not knowing would cost me a lot of money in the long run and my health. Come on, man. So I just wanted to go live very quickly and share that ignorance is free, but it is costing you a lot. And so if you want to learn how to raise the prices on your offer, I'm not talking about you have an idea for a business that you haven't launched that no one has paid you for. I'm talking about you have a service, you have an offer that you've already validated because people have paid you already for it, whether it was last month or 6 months ago, but someone has said yes to the service that you sell and you don't know how to sell it consistently and you don't know how to raise the price on that thing. I invite you to go to chargemorenowchallenge.co. All right. I was going to put it up here, but listen, you too can be successful. Okay. I'll put it in the comments when I'm done in the live stream. Go to the Charge More Now Challenge. It's the Charge More Now Challenge. It is not for people who are getting started. It's for people who are already selling. It's for people who already have a validated offer. It's for people who want to win. It's not for people who are intimidated by greatness. It's not for people that don't want to do the work. It's not for people that are curious. It's for people that are serious. It's for people that are like, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to make money. I don't care who you are. You could be a consultant, a coach, a speaker, okay? Someone who has their own private practice. If you have a transformational service that you sell, if you sell products, like if you sell sunglasses on a Shopify store, you sell iPhone cases, I don't help product businesses. But if you have a service, a transformational service that you provide, you need to know that you not knowing how to sell it is costing the world, first and foremost. You know that the Bible says that what is it? Many are the called, but few are the chosen. I don't want to be misquoting the Bible. Let me do a real quick Google search. Many are called, but few are chosen. Do you really know what that means? Do you really know what that means? Like, listen to what the Bible says. Many are called. You are called. If you watch my live streams, you literally have been following me since 2016 or earlier. What are you doing? And last year we spoke and you couldn't afford to work with me. And this year we spoke and you couldn't afford to work with me. And we're going to talk again next year and you're not going to be able to afford. What are you doing? I want to know, because the Bible says that many are called, which means if you watch my live streams, you are called. You are called to provide your service because it is transformational. It changes people's lives. It literally impacts. You are called to change the nations. That is the truth. But few are chosen, because it is not that you're already called. So if you're called, that means that you've been chosen. So when the Bible verse says that few are chosen, it's not that he called a bunch, but he only chose a little. No, only a little bit of people chose their calling. Only a little bit of people chose to lead. Only a little bit of people chose to learn the skill set to lead in that thing that they've been called to do. It's not that the Bible calls a bunch, but then God be playing and be like, I changed my mind. I'm not, I called a bunch of y'all, but I'm only going to choose a few. That's not what it means. It means that many are called, but few choose to lead. So they don't choose their calling. They shy away from it because they're scared. That's why I do not work with those people that have been scared for years and years and years. I need you to already have accepted your calling. So if you're the type of person that has a business, who is walking in that calling, but you just don't know how to figure out, how am I going to raise my prices for this? If you're the kind of person that tries something for 60 days and then you're like, oh, I changed it. I want to try this now. Oh, I don't want to do that. I think I want to do this now. You don't even stick with something long enough. if you scroll back to 2009, when I didn't know what branding was, when I didn't have a coaching offer, I'm saying the same things. Even when I was broke in 2011, Facebook reminded me of something that I posted in 2011. When I was broke, when I was a single mom, I mean, I'm still a single mom, but I'm not broke. When I was a single mom struggling, I was writing. Like, if you didn't know that I was broke back then and you read that post, you'd be like, damn, Linda was really on this shit since 2011, man. That girl, consistency. Because consistency breeds this, consistency is like, oh my God, like, God, guys, I'm Puerto Rican. I just had a brain fart of my vocabulary word that I'm trying to say. Consistency builds this thing that you're doing every day. Habit. Consistency builds a habit. And in order for you to be a high performer, all high performance is habits. Habits of successful people. So last night, I was texting my good friend, and she's a coach. Her name is Chandra. So I was texting Chandra. I was like, hey, Chandra, if you're available, I want to talk to you. She was like, hey, I'm at the movies. I'm spending time with my family. And she said, I can call you in about an hour. And I said, I'm not going to be awake in an hour because I am going to bed early, because I need to be in every area of my life the powerful producer that I am in sales. So I've been waking up early. The fact that I'm up at 6 a.m. is a big deal. And so I have a goal to be waking up even earlier than that. And so I've been spending time in the morning, journaling, writing my thoughts, connecting with God. And I work out in the evenings, which I'm trying to see, okay, can I shift that to start working out in the mornings, because that's the kind of woman that I am. The kind of woman who has integrity in every area of her life and starts her day connecting and doing the things that are needed in order for my business to thrive. Because so many people want to just learn sales, but their health is not right, but they're carrying 80 extra pounds, but they don't have great relationships with their spouse or their kids, but they have zero connection spiritually to whoever they connect to. And so what I know to be true is that my clients make a lot of money, not just because I taught them business strategy and mentoring and tactics, but because of who they become, the transformation that happens within their being. They become that woman. It's not just from here out. So ignorance is free, but it's costing you a lot. I'm currently downstairs in my dining room table because I didn't want to be upstairs, because I'm trying to get away from the AC situation until somebody comes and they handle that. But again, if you are in business and you have a wonderful offer that is transformational, it changes people's lives, and you want to raise your prices, I invite you to join the Charge More Now Challenge.co. Go to chargemorenowchallenge.co, and we will be getting started next Monday, the 7th. And so tomorrow, excuse me, I'll be going live again, and we'll be having another topic. I mean, it is the most affordable way that you'll be able to work with me for a whole week. There's a general admission ticket, and then there is a VIP ticket. And the VIP ticket will give you access to ask questions 1 hour before we get started. And that whole hour is not about me having anything pre-planned. That whole hour is for you to come and ask questions, get coached about your business. And so, yeah, it's amazing. I'm excited, and I'm excited to get that started with however many people are going to show up. And it is something that I believe is going to be amazing for my business to do this challenge every month. And August 7th is the first time that we're running it. So excited to hear from you. If you have any questions, send me a message, but you really can just go to the link that I'm going to drop in the comments, chargemorenowchallenge.co. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and go get your ticket for the challenge. See you later.